pretty eager to get ready?
Oh yeah, of course. We're always anxious to get back outside down south where it's nice and warm. We've been practicing inside. We've actually gotten out a few times in the last week, which is really nice to be able to have the guys see live outside. Depth perception for the outfielders is a lot nicer, and being able to feel a real mound for the pitchers is good as well. But we've been in here, we've worked hard for a couple weeks, and we're really anxious to get down to Florida, show everybody what we've got.
Expectations on this team are pretty high. Just, do you think that's, from what you see, pretty warranted?
Yeah, we've got some good players. Our lineup's pretty good all the way through, and our pitching staff, I got real confidence in them that they're going to be able to go out, keep the ball down, get ground balls, and do their job to keep us in games and also dominate games as well. I think we've got a lot of potential this year.
Just does it give the pitching staff some comfort when you know the lineup? I mean, the same guys you had last year that led the Big Ten in pretty much every offensive category you can imagine.
Oh yeah, this is a pretty good hitting lineup. Facing them in the fall and being able to face them in the winter, it gives our pitching staff also a lot of confidence that we're not facing shabby hitters this winter. I mean, we're getting live innings as well against these guys, and being able to face top guys in the country is going to be real beneficial for us along down the road.
Just how are you feeling?
I feel good. We're working our pitch counts up, staying healthy, and maintenance work, running a lot, and pitching staff feels good. I feel good. I'm ready to get down to Florida and throw in the warmth, so it's going to be nice and fun.
How much confidence does it give you guys that when you look out on the field, you see the same guys out there you saw a year ago?
Yeah.
Just that's got to be pretty comforting as a team, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, having the pitching staff, the majority of the pitching staff back, only losing, Morgan as a pitcher helps, and having the majority of our starters, actually all of our starters coming back, definitely helps. Like I said earlier, we have a lot of confidence in everybody. We trust each other, and that's what I think most of our success comes from. So we got a lot coming back, and we expect to do a lot of big things this year.
The offense finished first or second, I think, in just about every category last year. How can you guys be better than what you were a year ago?
Like I said, just taking it day by day. We have goals in offense to score 7 or more every game, and if we can do that, we put ourselves in a good position to win. So, the numbers kind of take care of themselves. I don't know if we necessarily have any certain numbers we set for ourselves besides the 7 or more. I know we had a lot of hit by pitches last year, things like that, but those things kind of rack up. We don't look at those numbers really and say we want to improve those. They just happen to, I guess, improve themselves if that's how it works out.
What makes the offense so good? Is it versatility? Is it depth? Is it, what is it?
I'd just say our consistency throughout the lineup. You really can't pitch around any certain player. Starting with Spillner up top and just moving down the lineup, it makes it hard on the pitching and the defensive end to really pitch around anyone. So if you want to pitch around Spillner, you got Charles come up next. So that makes it tough for the defense and definitely for the opposing team, and I think that's why we have so much success in the offensive end.
With those two guys leading off, how potent can you and Perk be in the middle of the order there?
Well, me and Perk, it's kind of hard to pitch around either one of us, really. I mean, having Perk in front of me really helps me out. He gets on base a lot. He's a high on base percentage guy. So, like I said earlier, we have a lot of good hitters. Me and Perk just happen to be in the middle lineup. So you can place us anywhere in the lineup. You can really put a lot of our guys in the middle of the lineup, and I think they just do as good a job as me and Perk could do. So I don't think that me and Perkins change our approaches by any means, but we just happen to be in the middle lineup, and I think we do a good job at that. So we're pretty versatile throughout our whole lineup. So you can put anybody there, and me and Perkins just try to do our best at the spots we are on the lineup.
And just everyone around here, you see everyone progress and stuff, and it's just nice knowing going into it we have a great team and we're ready to do something big this year.
What did you really learn in your one season at Parkland? What did you take out of that?
I mean, just that things take time. It's not going to come to you naturally or anything like that, and people progress and everything, and I saw my arm getting healthier and stuff out of high school and stuff like that, and I just realized, hey, if I do something wrong or something, just let it take time, let it take its course, and soon it'll develop and be better.
So did coach reach out to you after high school, or was it really after Parkland, or when did Purdue come into the recruiting process?
They were recruiting me after high school, but the velo kind of dropped a little bit, so I went to Parkland. They stayed with me, and I've always wanted to come here. My mom and dad came here, so I just stayed with them, and they picked me up after a year because they knew I didn't want to stay too at Parkland, and it all worked out. We had a good squad coming back because they're going into that last weekend game thinking that they're going to win the whole thing and stuff, and unfortunately that didn't happen and everything, but I knew everyone could swing the bat a little bit, and we knew we had a good pitching staff, so I was expecting some big stuff.
What are you going to have to do to step your game up to another level this year?
Well, we're just going to have to be consistent. Last year we weren't really that consistent, so we'd have great games, but then the day after we'd come out and play kind of poor. So hopefully this year we're just more consistent, stay with us, keep hitting well, and keep pitching well day in, day out.